Alright, it's been a hot minute. I've been... Oh my goodness, excuse me. Good start. I've been very busy. I'm still... The date when this is going to be uploaded is going to be very late than when I'm recording it because I'm just busy. I don't have like a clear schedule on these. I'm just doing it when I can, and these days I don't have much time. Either way, usually in these intros, for each case, I usually play along as Iris's voice. I don't know, is that a spoiler? Probably. You've been warned. But for this, the final case of Game 1, I think I'll leave the original audio in, just because I think it's beautifully done, but also it's the finale. Anyway, yeah. Episode 5, The Adventure of the Unspeakable Story, The Hound of the Baskervilles.
It's coming! Jones's cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us. Wisps of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames. Its rumbling pant and hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear. "Look well, Wilson," Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. "For this is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles."
Beautiful. I'm actually reading... I'm up to the Hound of Baskervilles. Oh, sorry. One moment. I'm up to the Hound of Baskervilles in the actual Sherlock Holmes novels, though I haven't had time to sit down and finish it. But I'm very excited to see the original. But yeah, for now, we're jumping into the the Great Ace Attorney version. Alright, ᴄᴱᴇ. Let's go. Our first 2 months in London passed by in a flash. In that disconcerting courtroom experience, we were first thrown into the day when we arrived in the country. And in ᴳᴰᴇ-san's terrible ordeal that we had followed closely behind, we had emerged victorious. However, then there came an abrupt end to our opportunities to appear in court, which was hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur, an unknown student of law from a faraway land. So, life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by that fateful telegram. Remember telegrams? Well, I've never had one. I've never gotten one. 15th of April, 9:13 a.m., ☆legal consultancy in... Oh, knock, knock, knock. Seems abrupt. Hello? That morning, I was woken by the unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. Oh, okay. It was a police knock. But after he'd gone, ᴳᴰᴇ-san's behavior became very obviously strange. ᴳᴰᴇ-san?
Yes! Is it time to leave for court already? Let me see. What case is it today?
I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I?
Oh, no, of course not. How silly of me.
But I think Iris said she would make us breakfast this morning. So, shall we go down to Mr. Sholmes' suite? God damn it.
Yes! Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food.
She does, doesn't she?
And once our bellies are full, we can leave for court in fighting fit form. Let me see. What case is it today?
Here we go again. ᴳᴰᴇ-san, are you good? ᴳᴰᴇ-san, are you good? Are you chill? So, what was it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning, I mean.
Oh, a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, but you're not gonna get away with that.
Well, I didn't think I would. Actually, don't give it a moment's thought. It's nothing. Nothing interesting. Boring, in fact. It was just a boring old telegram.
That's 3 times now that she's tried and failed to convince me it was nothing.
I promise that I'll tell you about it at some point.
Alright, I understand. Really suspicious, really sussy, Susato-san. I suppose Soseki-san will have arrived back in Japan by now, won't he? It's been a month, I think, yeah.
Yes, I should think so. He left immediately after that terrible ordeal. Which would mean he should have completed the voyage already, or just be a few days away.
Yeah, it's been a month. A fortnight ago, we had that very long telegram from him. Do you remember? Complaining of seasickness. Oh, poor Soseki-san, me too. But by and large, it seems the voyage has been going well.
Is something wrong, Naruto-san?
I was just wondering, what might have become of Soseki-san had he stayed in London, that's all.
You mean, as regards Lord Van Zeeks, the Reaper?
Yes. I can't help wondering if seasickness would have been paled into significance in that case. The Reaper. Yeah, there's the curse. What is it they say? That no one who stands in the dock can be saved from the Reaper, right? Crispy Irishman. Like the way that Nightmare's trial ended on the very day we arrived in London.
Even 2 months on, the cause of that dreadful fire is still a mystery.
Yes, but at least Soseki-san is safely out of the country now. Presumably, that means
that the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city of London, perhaps.
Even if that's the case, it's little comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding.
If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the swords of justice himself.
Come to think of it, I wonder what he's been up to these past 2 months. Oh, 2 months, sorry. Surely, not wielding that sword against more acquitted defendants.
No, I don't think so. Apparently, Lord Van Zeeks hasn't appeared in court once since our last encounter.
Oh?
Yes, since Soseki-san's trial, he's withdrawn from judicial service again, it seems.
Really? Just like before, when he wasn't seen in court at all for several years. So, it's just been me who's had to face him in his recent spate of trials then? Spate? Just my luck.
I wonder if luck doesn't come into it.
Sorry? What was that?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Susato-san, you're being very sussy this morning. Are we good? When you're ready, let's go get down and get some breakfast. Yeehaw! Can't wait. Are we getting some bacons and eggs? What do British people eat for breakfast? Beans and toast? I could use some toast. Beans, I'm good.
Morning, Bruno. Morning, Susie. Good morning, Iris.
What is... Iris?
What is it, Bruno?
What is that terrible noise? It sounds like a cat being strangled.
Yes. You noticed that, didn't you?
Shops.
Hallie is in the best form this morning, it seems.
No. Oh. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes?
Good morning. A good morning to die, perhaps. Has something happened, Miss Sholmes? You look miserable, and the way you were playing the violin before. My analytical mind is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. Damn this blanched existence! That's all it is, my dear fellow. Nothing of consequence.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Well, Iris, isn't time we ate? Some dry toast and insipid coffee for me, if it's not too much trouble. What a drama queen. Meow. Oh. Oh, Wagahi. Oh, sorry, funny story. I actually did... I recently got a cat. I didn't get it. It was my birthday, like, the last week of this recording. And we were going to, like, go to the convenience store to buy some stuff. And then we took the scenic route, and I saw a cat. It was an abandoned, stray little kitten, just meowing. I am weak. And also, that's why I don't have time now. Anyway. Oh, look, it's Wagahi.
Good morning, boy.
I'm sorry, I'm weak. That must be a sort of tiny door for cats to use. But how did it get there? Yeah, there's like a cat door.
Well then, everyone. Time for breakfast. Oh, wonderful. Let me help you, Iris.
It would indeed be a fine day to die. I knew something looked different. Something's missing from Mr. Sholmes' desk. Oh my god, what a drama. Also, like, wanting to die. You seem very unhappy this morning, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? It used to be the case that in my hands, this violin sung like the dawn chorus, its mellifluent tones would make flowers bloom. It would? But now, the muses are unamused with me. The goddesses of music have thrown me over.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
For hours I have bowed, for days even. Through the nights I have endeavored to no avail. That sound, my tone, is lost. That brilliant, clear, unwavering tone, gone forever. No more recitals of unbridled emotion.
Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you, Hurley?
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll come back to you in time. Heed my words, Mr. Naruhodo. The goddesses of the arts are fickle. One day they bestow genius on a man. The next, they unmercifully withdraw it. Oh, dear. Why is this happening to me? If they take the turn I have for the violin from me, what is left, for pity's sake? What is left? Deduction, perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for? Okay, I am admonishing him for being a drama queen, but literally this is me. Mood.
Mr. Sholmes, I don't like to pry, but your desk looks rather empty today.
Well done, Miss Susato. Your observational skills do you credit.
Oh, no, Mr. Sholmes. They pale in insignificance when compared to yours.
You'd struggle not to notice, wouldn't you?
You mean Hurley's great analytoscope? That's at Windy Banks now.
Sorry? It's at a Windy Bank?
No, Windy Banks. The pawnbrokery.
What? You mean you've pawned that enormous machine of yours? It has some considerable value, you see. Quite undeservingly.
But isn't it a very important machine for your work? I do wish you'd consulted us if your situation had become so desperate. I should have gladly passed what little income I have to you.
We get it. We have an income. Dear madam, things are far from desperate, I assure you.
But when the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine, how can it be anything but desperate?
Making use of a pawnbrokery is quite ordinary here in London.
It is. It doesn't sound ordinary at all.
It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works. Oh, what's to understand exactly? What did you mean when we said we didn't fully understand how pawnbroking works? To the people of London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks.
Banks?
On Mondays, merchants relinquish their finest jackets and trappings to their pawnbroker of their choice. With the money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week.
And then on Saturdays, they go to recover their things using the money they've earned. I had no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us. Everyone does it, you see, especially people in inner London.
That makes sense. And should they have money to spare, they would purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn should the need arise.
Oh, how ingenious. So whenever we have something that's getting in the way, we leave it at Windybanks, you see?
That's actually pretty good. A pawnbrokery can be thought of as an extremely secure bank. Who would have thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain?
Of course you have to watch Hurley with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you, Hurley?
What does it matter? The world is dead to me now. Gosh. Mr. Shaw, your voice is like flip-flopping for me, dude. Also, I feel really sleepy.